Not long ago, Rodrygo was watching matches from the sidelines. A player who once seemed untouchable in Real Madrid's lineup was suddenly benched, waiting for his chance while others grabbed the spotlight. For supporters, it was puzzling. For pundits, it became fuel for debate. Had he slipped behind Vinicius, Mbappé, and even the rising new players? Slowly, whispers grew louder. Rodrygo was no longer the starter, but the substitute. But football always finds a way to hand out second chances. And sometimes, it takes just one match to change the narrative. That opportunity came on La Liga Match Day 2, when Real Madrid traveled to face Real Oviedo at the Carlos Tartiere. A fierce stadium, a passionate crowd, and an opponent eager to frustrate the champions. For Rodrygo, this wasn't just another league outing. It was a stage, a spotlight, a test of character. From the opening whistle, Oviedo pressed with fire. They wanted to suffocate Madrid's rhythm. Yet every time Rodrygo touched the ball on the flank, the energy in the stadium shifted. His control was sharp, his dribbles were decisive, his play full confidence. He wasn't hiding. He wasn't cautious. He was daring defenders to stop him, driving at them, cutting inside, spreading passes that stretched Oviedo's shape. By the 15th minute, he had already announced himself. Picking up possession near halfway, he burst into space with electric acceleration. One defender tried to shut him down, gone with a feint. Another lunged in, left on the turf by a sharp change of direction. Rodrygo kept driving, threading a pass that nearly set up Mbappé. It didn't end with a goal, but it was a clear warning. Oviedo had another problem to solve. Madrid's first goal belonged to Mbappé, but the build-up traced back to Rodrygo's movement. His positioning disrupted Oviedo's back line, pulling defenders into awkward spots, making gaps appear where none should have existed. Even when he didn't touch the ball, he was dictating how Oviedo had to defend. Then came his standout moment just before halftime. With the ball at his feet on the wing, he squared up against Oviedo's right back. The duel was on. The crowd rose in anticipation. A quick body feint inside, then an explosive push to the outside. The fullback twisted, left chasing shadows. Rodrygo drove toward the box and whipped in a low cross that begged for a finish. Inches away. No goal, but pure electricity. It was vintage Rodrygo, quick, clever, unpredictable. By the second half, Oviedo's defense was showing fatigue. Every sprint, every cut, every duel with him had drained their legs. And though it would be Mbappé and Vinicius who sealed Madrid's 3-0 victory, Rodrygo's fingerprints were everywhere. For an hour, he had been the ignition. When his substitution came, the Madrid fans in the stands rose to applaud. It wasn't just a performance, it was a reminder that despite the doubts, despite the bench, Rodrygo is still very much a key piece of Real Madrid. And then comes Arsenal. For weeks, the London club has been linked with a Brazilian forward. Reports suggest Mikel Arteta views him as a missing piece in Arsenal's attacking puzzle, a right-sided option to complement Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus. English headlines even tossed out numbers, £80 million, £90 million, maybe more. But nights like this one in Oviedo make that transfer sound more like fantasy than fact. Real Madrid know what they have. A 23-year-old attacker with Champions League experience, a proven track record in decisive moments, and the versatility to play across the front line. You don't sell a player like that unless you're forced. And Madrid? They are not forced. President Florentino Pérez has already made it clear Rodrygo won't leave for anything less than €90 million. But even then, why would Madrid strengthen a direct European rival? Why would they give up one of their most adaptable attackers, one who can play wide, drift central, or act as a false nine when needed? And let's not forget Rodrygo himself. Time and time again, he's spoken of his love for Madrid. This is a club he dreamed of, the badge he wanted to carry into finals, the jersey he sees himself in for years. Rumors come and go, but his commitment has never wavered. And that, for Arsenal, is the real obstacle. How do you lure away a player who already played for the club of his dreams? So yes, Arsenal's admiration may be real, their ambition unquestioned. But performances like this one against Oviedo make it clear Rodrygo is no expendable piece, no backup plan. He is a pillar for the future. And when a star shines this bright, clubs like Madrid don't sell. They build, from the bench to the starting 11. From doubts to applause. From speculation about England to the reality of a long Madrid career, Rodrygo's journey this season is only just beginning. And if Matchday 2 told us anything, it's this: Arsenal can keep dreaming. Because Rodrygo is Madrid's present, Madrid's future. And Madrid won't let him go.